Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams, and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video, and this time I'm back to reacting to Coke Studio Season 14, Mehram with Asfar Hussain and Arooj Aftab. I hope I'm saying it right. Let's have a listen now.
Coke Studio Season 14.
जुड़ ना पाए बाद तेरे टुकड़े दिल के रखूं क्या याद तेरी कोई बात नहीं लफ्जों में मैं लिखूं क्या छाँव थी तेरे साथ की बेरहम धूप में दीवाना वार फिरूं खो के अपना
Gorgeous voice. I'm still trying to figure out if it's someone who passed away or I don't know. It's beautiful. Voice is just so sensuous and soft, and then there's all these like little sounds around the room. It's like there's plastic everywhere, but I'm still just trying to figure it out. Thankfully, I have some translations.
छुपने सी बात कही खामोशी में सुन बैठे जन्मों जो ना बीत सके हम वो अंधेरे चुन बैठे
This is so gorgeous. I still don't understand if it's spiritual or it's a death or they are separated. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. It's such beautiful music and singing and just all these little sounds behind. It's very mysterious.
इतनी करूं मैं इल्तिजा साथ की चांद से दिल भर के आहें थक गया फिर भी ना रो पाए हम तू महरम ना रहा मेरा
तू महरम ना रहा मेरा तू महरम ना रहा.
That was incredibly stunning. The mood was just so pregnant with just the energy of the feeling of being left alone, like plastic everywhere, like everything is not the way it normally is. And I'm sensing that the song just is so much poetic language. It's like someone's passed. I was afraid I would actually cry. I didn't, but I was close to it because that is what's been going with me. I lost my husband 4 months ago, and the feelings of walking around in the house, I know it was just so different. And yeah, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, some days I cry, some days I don't. I don't know why I decided to do this one today, but I get that feeling, and the feeling of they're there, but they're in a different place. And like I said, I'm a vocal coach, and I'm going to talk about this singing too, but just I also am an artist and a lover of music, and I'm just so overwhelmed with the whole Coke Studio this year. It's just so magical. It's like, it was always amazing, but now it's this like total experience with amazing singers. The production is top notch. It's so magical. And Asfar and Arooj, I think I'm saying, they just had that breathy dawn. So when you it just was, all of that was that kind of this air on the voice. Now the thing about having air on the voice is you have to have a really great mic, because with vocal cords, when vocal cords engage more, it's louder. But then we're going so it's not as an efficient sound, but we can have this breath, which feels very intimate. So when we use breath on the vocal cords, it feels like, oh, this is really intimate. It's almost like I'm whispering this feeling. And it seemed to me like the way they kind of staged it is that they were, together. One of them's passed and one of them isn't, but there's like messages between this wall of the veil. I mean, it's really symbolic. That's just what my take was, is that they're gone, but they're not really gone. They're gone, but they're not really gone. And it reminds me of my daughter's mother-in-law. She's a widow too. I know, it's crazy. But Thomas, we were talking around the table last time I saw her, and she was from the Philippines. Thomas's mom is from the Philippines, and she goes, I think that with the people who passed, it's not like they're not gone. They're here. They're just in another place. That's what she said. They're here, but they're just in another place. And right as she said that, there was a bunch of balloons, because it was my daughter's birthday, and the ones that were blown up, and they had they're on the air. They have that stuff that keeps them on the air. And as soon as she said they're in a different place, one of the balloons instantly popped right at that time. It was really interesting. And then when we found the balloon, the string, because it had helium, that's what I was thinking of, helium, balloon popped. As soon as she said they're in another place, pop went the balloon. And then when we were looking for the balloon, because it was on a string, it looked like it had been cut. Nothing cut it. Nothing real cut it. Seriously, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I was amazed. And my daughter's partner, who passed, loved knives and swords and things like that. It was instantly after she said that. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, I just have to keep thinking. So this kind of the darkness, but the hope, and like trying to reach between the veils with those and I'm just so impressed by kind of the light staging that they do. So they start in different rooms. They had to walk out and come to the room with the instruments and just the two sets. It's just a lot of work that goes into this. I mean, first, I know that they are, just rehearsing to sing together in the bands, and, we're doing like that dry run. Kind of reminds me of opera, actually, because I love opera. This is not opera, of course, but in a way, there's that staging. We're going to have the rehearsals just in a room, just, get everything together. And then we're going to practice the staging. You're walking in here and you're walking in there. And then when you're doing something like this, you have to actually be in that moment. So you not only have to sing together and make that work, but also you're walking and moving into a new room, and you need to be in that mood, that mindset. You have to be in the story. It's a lot of work, but it's just so stunning with what they're doing this season. I know this is the end of the season, probably because it's seasonal, I don't know. But this season has, I think, transformed the world. So many people are discovering this amazing musical experience in Pakistan, and it's just stunning. In fact, it's pretty interesting with these videos. After I do a reaction to them, then I want to watch it again, which means it's amazing art. You want to go back and see some of the clues of this storytelling of losing somebody and missing them, and you're in a house and they're not here anymore. I still have my husband's clothes in my closet. I haven't gotten rid of them all, but he's not coming back. But he's still, again, there's still some communication, but it's failed. And so that's what it spoke to. And it was just so subtle. I love the background sounds, some of the synth sounds that just really made it feel like just like pregnant with meaning, pregnant with messages. And of course, wasn't a big sing, right? They're like, it was really subtle. And then I loved at the end when they came and were looking at each other and they're singing harmonies. Their voices blended so well. It was just so good, so good. It's like food. I think beautiful music is like, it's like wonderful food and beautiful messages and so inspiring. That's one thing I just really love about Coke Studio, is that everything they do brings inspiration and joy, even if it's sadness and this but it's still so potent with meaning and so beautiful. All right, so if you love Coke Studio as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my uploads. And let me know what other one I should react to. I think I've had a lot of people ask for this one particularly, and I'm really glad. I'm going to watch it again. When I edit it, then I can see it again, and I'll probably watch it again, try to get more of the meaning to it. And also, I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm coaching people on how to be successful on YouTube, because it's not intuitive and a lot of people do it wrong. So I'm trying to help. Hope they listen. And then I have another group called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in creativity and spirituality. Because here's the deal, we really all are creative and we're all spiritual. And yeah, I'd love to see you there. We have people from all over the world sharing their artwork, and I have Muhammad actually is also doing a lot of Rumi posts, which I love. Who doesn't love Rumi, right? And it's just a beautiful place to share spirituality and the arts, because really that's what we're here to do, is create especially beautiful things like this. Coke Studios. Triple A. Stars. All right. So next time I'll see you, and don't forget, we are here to change the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye.